What's good, YouTube? I'm back at y'all with another review, but this is a different type of review. Normally, I'll be doing music or some vlogs and all kind of other stuff, but this is about Kristaps Porzingis. So, first off, I'm gonna get into this. Like, I got a lot of sources. I don't want to reveal my sources because they don't be wanting to be revealed. On top of that, but too, my channel got to grow before I just start revealing all kind of crazy stuff. But Kristaps Porzingis just got traded. I'm finna break all of it down. I'm finna tell y'all what that mean. I'm finna tell y'all the future implications. I'm gonna tell y'all why he got traded, all of that. But first, let me start off with the trade because it just happened like not too long ago. It probably happened earlier, but somebody called me and told me it might get happen, and like you're not thinking. I'm like, bro, get out of here. Like, that's crazy. That's not gonna happen. Like, I got stuff to do, bro. Then I woke up, phone on fire. I look at it and it's like he got traded for real. So I'm gonna give y'all the whole backstory on everything that happened. But like I said, first I gotta tell y'all the trade. So the Knicks are sending Courtney Lee, Tim Hardaway Jr. and they sending Courtney Lee, Tim Hardaway Jr. to the Mavericks. And in return, the Mavs sending Wesley Matthews, Dennis Smith Jr., DeAndre Jordan. So basically, that's gonna be a crazy deal. But I'm finna tell y'all why it happened. Earlier today, Kristaps Porzingis went and had a meeting with management and everything. And basically, the Knicks suck. Like, I'm gonna just call it a spade, but it's the Mecca. Everybody would love to play for New York, man. You can say what you want. They suck. They got bad management, but it's still the Mecca of basketball. It's the Garden, man. All the greats, you gotta have a good game in the Garden, man. If you don't got a good game in the Garden, it's nothing. So basically, he talked to management. If he ain't played all season. So he was just, trying to talk about the future of the team, where they see things going, what's going on. I guess from whatever was said in that meeting, he didn't agree with what was going on or the future plans, or maybe they didn't. So they traded him. But here's the thing. I'm going to break down why that's super important. This summer, as you know, this is a big free agency class. But the Knicks are low-key rumored to get Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, or Jimmy Butler. With this trade being done, getting Tim Hardaway Jr. contract off the books, that basically almost ensures they got 2 max contracts available. They can sign 2 stars this summer with all them superstars, Kemba Walker, Jimmy Butler, Kyrie, Clay, all of that. I mean, man, dude, it's gonna be crazy. So this was an important trade to get the books right so that they could even be able to go and attract free agents. So basically, they done clear all the space. So now they can definitely get 2 max. And like I said, if I like Brian, I hope Kyrie come back to LA, and reunite with Brian. But I'm gonna be realistic. I've been hearing for a minute that he low-key want to play for the Knicks or Brooklyn. So I know he done came out and said that he in love with Boston and yada yada yada. But them players don't want the hate that's gonna come when they say that they're gonna move. So I honestly think this summer, if I had to bet on it, Kyrie's gone. He's leaving Boston this summer. And if you was a betting man, I put the house on that. I feel like Kyrie gone this summer. And I don't even think it has so much to do with the outcome of the season. Obviously, if he win a championship, that would, make him want to stay more. But I don't think he likes the management. I don't think he likes the way he's going. Also, Kyrie won his own team. And I don't think Kyrie like being a leader. Kyrie's a hooper by nature. But he's a different type of dude. You know what I mean? The way you could just tell that. He think the earth flat and all kind of crazy stuff like that. But I'm going to tell y'all another reason this is important. I forgot to also say DeAndre Jordan was also traded to New York today too. So if you don't know this, KD and DeAndre Jordan are real close. They real close. So now he got a friend on the team. He signed the Rock Nation management. The headquarters are in New York. He spent a lot of time in New York. So now it's going to make even more sense. He got a friend on the team. That's even more enticing. So I feel like the Knicks are finna go all in on KD this summer. I already got my picks of where KD gonna go. Like I said, I root for Brian. I don't think KD coming to the Lakers, if we're being honest. I feel like KD is basically a New York Knick or a LA Clipper, or he stays in Golden State. Them are the top 3 options for KD this summer. I don't want to reveal my sources like I said, but trust me, y'all, I know what's gonna happen this summer. So basically, let me break that down too. Let me say another thing about the whole Dennis Smith Jr. thing. The reason he getting traded, like, it's been rumblings that he been on a trade block for a long time. And if you ask me, that's bull, because Dennis Smith can hoop. You know what I mean? Obviously, Luka. Hey, look, man, nobody knew Luka was going to be a dog like that. Luka is a certified dog. I was skeptical on him at first, but Luka is a certified star. That boy a hooper. Well, I ain't going to say star, but he's a certified NBA killer. He be hooping. That boy be hooping. So what I'm going to say is they should have gave that more time and, mix and mesh and all of that. But even if so, they shouldn't have did Dennis Smith the way they did. They put him on a trade block. Then they say he was getting along with the coaches. They didn't like his decision making. A whole bunch of BS that teams do to trash you. So at the trade deadline, they can lower your trade value but higher your trade. You know what I mean? Make it seem like they need you up out of there. You know what I mean? They want to get good stuff for you, but they don't want good things to happen to you. Basically, I'm losing a lot of respect for the Mavericks organization also. Also, Mark Cuban came out and he said something about AAU basketball and a bunch of bull. I played AAU basketball, so obviously I'm biased. I'm going to defend AAU basketball and all of that. But honestly, I feel like that was a culture shock. Honestly, what do you mean AAU bias? Like, Luka from overseas, he's a European overseas prodigy. He's a pro and quote unquote. But us people, you know what I mean? We're bad. We AAU babies. We, you know what I mean? We whine and we entitled. So I feel like it's a bunch of disgusting things underlined in the statements Mark Cuban been saying, on top of the culture there with what's been going on and said about what be going on there. So I'm losing a lot of respect for him. But the final straw was how he treated Dennis Smith Jr. He didn't have to do that. If it wasn't a good fit, you could have just traded him. You the owner of a team. You ain't got to trash nobody. You could have made a fit. You could have just made a trade that made sense. But another thing that's eye-opening to me is, man, the Mavericks finna be a whole Euro team. They finna have Luka Doncic and they finna have Kristaps Porzingis. Don't get me wrong, both of them are ballers. I hope KP come back. He be healthy. He hoop, because when he healthy, man, he is his nickname. He the unicorn. He's something crazy. He's never seen before. Dude that big, he a stretch, he pull out, he shoot, got a good handle, So hope he come back healed. And another thing I'm gonna say, if he come back healthy and Luka stay hooping like Luka saying, they're going to be a scary team, man. In the future, they're going to be a scary team. But it's just crazy that he you know what I mean? He pretty much locked in this Euro thing. Dirk a star. But Dirk, listen, man, I feel like Dirk invited to the barbecue. Dirk might as well go ahead and get his, he might as well be half black or something. But regardless, if you can hoop, you can hoop. It ain't about race. It's just the simple fact that you got to also pay attention to what's going on. Because these are rich white men with a lot of money. Like, no disrespect to nobody, but you got to pay attention to the things that are going on. But that's another reason that made me follow Bron and like Bron the way that I like Bron. He carries himself, he conducts himself, and he know how to move amongst all of the things that's going on behind the scenes of basketball. So, yeah, man, but that was basically my quick little rundown on the whole spiel. So basically, let me make sure I touch on everything. I feel like this move set up a bona fide, they can get two players. And I know the Knicks suck, and you thinking, who want to play for the Knicks? Trust me, a lot of NBA players want to play for the Knicks. A lot of NBA players want to play for the Knicks. It's New York, it's the Mecca, you get to play in the Garden. And this summer, I feel like they in for a whole new rebuild. Coach Fizdale, he's a good coach, a solid NBA coach. Alonzo Trier, I don't know how in the world he went undrafted, because he an NBA scorer, professional. Emmanuel Mudiay, he a dog. I mean, I don't know if Emmanuel Mudiay will still be there, but Emmanuel Mudiay is a star. They got building pieces now. If they get a star, draft well, because they probably gonna have a top 5 pick at least a number 1 pick. They get Zion or RJ Barrett or whoever, and they compare that with a KD and a whoever, that'll be kind of a good move. Also, Scott Perry, the new GM, I feel like he a better owner than the last guy that was there. And if Dolan sell the team, it's definitely the New York Knicks will be back. So, it's looking up and up if you a Knickerbocker, man. If you're a fan of New York Knicks, man, I know it look crazy because you like, man, KP gone. He the best thing we done had. We done sucked for so long. We finally get something good. We traded him. But pay attention to the underliners, man. It's something's in the works. They are big fish hunting this summer, man. They definitely want a superstar. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I honestly feel like they getting one. I keep hearing it's gonna be KD or somebody, but I don't know for sure. Kimba out there, Bradley Beal, I know he want to get out of there. So it's a lot of crazy stuff that could go on, like I said, man. Also, to my sources, man, I just ain't revealing my sources. I gotta get my page is just up. It's just getting big, but trust me, this ain't one of no pages that steal and run off with blogs and don't give credit. I'm gonna give credit where credit deserves, man, because You know what I mean? I wouldn't have this information without them. But this is just it, man. Like I said, they done created books. They done created space. Also, I hope Dennis Smith Jr. finally get to flourish on the coaching staff that believe in him, that understand him, with some owners that ain't trying to, you know, sabotage his name and throw dirt on him. So I feel like it was a good trade on both sides. It was just the reasoning behind the trades that made the water a little murky. Also, Kevin Knox. Kevin Knox is, you know, a rookie. He young, and he's young. He's a young rookie. Like, he was young to be in college, and now he's definitely young to be in the NBA, and he done showed promise. So, the Knicks got a little hope, man. I believe in Fizdale. I mean, they still need a new owner, but that's cool at this point because, you know, you seen that with Brian. You ain't got to have the best owner as long as you know how to move within. So, this is a crazy trade, but the thing that is crazier is what it represents for the Knicks in the summer to come. And like I said, for the Mavericks, I think it worked out good too. You know, they got, let me look back at who they got. They got, I feel like, you know, to them, they just wanted to get rid of Dennis Smith Jr. to create room for Luka. So, they did that. So, you know, I feel like it's an overall decent trade for both sides. So, yeah, they got shooting. Dennis Smith, hey, you want to know something? Okay, Courtney Lee, he's okay to me. Tim Hardaway Jr. is going to be big. I don't know how he's going to fit because, you know, he's at New York, he just jack up shots, man. He just be jacking up crazy shots. But he's a solid NBA scorer. And whether you like him or not, I can't think of his name right now. And that makes me feel so stupid. But the Mavericks got a solid coach. Like, he clashed with Rondo and all of that, but solid NBA coach. But I don't know how this is going to work. Tim Hardaway is a scorer, but Dirk is on his last legs. He's probably out of there. JJ Barea tore his Achilles. That's a killer. And he's kind of old. So eventually, you know, he's going to be out of there. But Harrison Barnes, athletic, long, you know, he a finisher. You pair him with Tim Hardaway, he a shooter, scorer. Luka Doncic, he going crazy, you know. And then on top of that, you got KP. So that's gonna be crazy. The Mavericks, hey man, the Mavericks might really be coming. But for the Knicks, Dennis Smith Jr., they finally got a solid point guard. I feel like, you know, no disrespect to Emmanuel Mudiay, but I feel like he might be more so coming off the, you know, the bench. Trey Burke there and DeAndre Jordan. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, the Knicks are gonna be trash this year. Like, they might as well keep on tanking and hope that they get the #1 pick. That is the goal. Matter of fact, no hope. That's what they're gonna do. So, if you're a New York Knicks fans, listen, don't get excited like, oh, no, you're finna lose for the rest of the season. And shit, pay attention and be happy when stars come to town. And it's the Garden, man. Y'all got hella shit to do anyway. But this summer, y'all are on the up and up. Don't ask me how I know, just know that I know. And this is me. I'm just breaking the story. I got another one coming soon. So just stand tight. I might do one about the trade deadline because I know a lot of people that might be on the move. I know this is when your agent is working overtime trying to do this and trying to figure it out and all kind of crazy stuff, man. But yeah, if y'all like these videos, let me know, man. It was just a quick update about not Anthony Davis, the Chris. Listen, man, I'm talking crazy right now, but it's just an update about Kristaps Porzingis, the why it happened, the reason of what it means, and the NBA is finna get crazy. Like, when I say crazy, crazy. July 1st is gonna be crazy come this summer. Like, the NBA finna shift and look insane, man. It's finna look insane, man.